menu, I think. But heavily needed.
Unprofessional. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Great Stories. This time with.
I'm Alex.
Just Alex.
Yeah.
We're doing it now.
Which one?
We're mates now, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. So I get to drop the I'm bit.
Yes. You know how it works. I'm going to write down 5 things. So is Alex. We're going to create a incredible story. Try not to write down anything that I'm not going to understand, okay?
I thought you were
saying
they know
weird names
like demonetised.
No, I know that shit sailed in the series quite a while ago. But yeah, here we go.
This is going to be really easy, actually.
So once upon a time, you remember, don't you? Me and you went, we were like, I've been doing me videos day after day. I need a break. Yeah. Let's go have a ride on a pedalo in Centre Park.
We do that all the time.
Yeah, and you were like, that's a good few hours drive. And I was like, well, I want to do it. Let's go. Pop your cracking hoodie on with the merch. Yeah. We're off. And off we go. And so we headed down to Centre Park. So lots of traffic actually. It took about 6 hours. Got there and we were like, is there a pedalo anywhere that we can sort of jump into a lake and have a little ride around? Because that could be fun. And they were like, yeah, there's one just in the New Forest, is it? I've never been to Centre Park. I have been to Centre Park, of course, we go all the time. But I went there and they were like, yeah, there's like the lake, do you remember?
Yes.
They said, here's the keys to the pedalo, which they're all locked up. So we got in the pedalo and we're just sort of enjoying ourselves, cracking up a few tinnies, isn't it?
Yes,
this
we
guy
do.
Loves one of those big bottles of Red Square.
Yeah,
Love them, don't
I'm
you?
a big fan.
What's your favourite flavour?
The red one.
The red one, loves it. And so we're going along, aren't we? I went, Alex, what is that? Alex said, that's the beast of the New Forest. I was like, oh, is that famous beast, is it?
Yeah.
And he said, well, let me tell you.
Yeah, so... Oh, great. All right. Okay. So, yeah, I saw this absolutely terrifying beast that everybody's seen go around the New Forest. It's always there all the time. Hides in the bushes. You know, it's why you're not allowed to take, like, your sandwiches to the New Forest anymore because the beast he'll come and eat them.
Come and eat them.
And we didn't bring any sandwiches, actually, no, because we prefer to order food in.
So eat's cheating when you're on a Red Square.
Exactly. So, yeah, you want to make sure that goes as far as it needs to go. I was looking at this beast and I was thinking, oh man, well, what is that beast doing over there? I said that to you, didn't I, James? Like, what is it doing?
Over there.
That's crazy.
Left turn coming.
So then he basically said, oh well, you know how those beasts get here, don't you? You know how they turn up. I went, no James, I don't. Tell me more. And he went, well, it's like when there's merch off the back of a lorry. He went, they just fall off lorries sometimes.
Right.
It's crazy, isn't it?
That is crazy.
Mental.
Far-fetched.
No, this is what happened.
Yeah, of course.
It's a real story. It's like merch off the back of a lorry.
Yeah,
it's a famous saying that everybody says.
Yeah, I love that.
That's where they come from.
Merch off the back of a lorry. Yeah, so this beast, obviously, it was there. I think, like you're saying, there's quite a few dotted around. They seem to get delivered. Or not delivered, they just fall off the back of the lorry. So I was like, I'd love to go and see that wonderful beast up close.
Of course.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
I mean, I want to go see that beast up close. I mean, you said, are you sure you want to do that? Because this is a proper beast, you know. And I was like, it looks familiar.
Yeah.
And
quite famous, actually, apparently.
Yeah.
He like jumped out from behind.
Behind
the bush.
And it just screamed, Heskey time!
It did do that.
And I was like, oh my god, that beast is... And it was Emile Heskey. It was Emile Heskey.
It was, because who else would be saying that?
Yeah.
Definitely wasn't KSR or anybody along those lines. Yeah, that was the craziest part. Because the thing is, as somebody who's a big football fan himself, when I see someone like Emile Heskey kind of just jump out from behind a bush at Heskey time, but from a distance I was looking at it and I was thinking, you know, it definitely reminds me of football.
Yeah.
Definitely very like football-based type of shape, like it looked like a footballer, but I was thinking it more looked along the lines of somebody who resembled Ruud Gullit's sister.
Yeah, no, really good.
I was wrong. It was
Emile Heskey, yeah.
They're very much similar type of players, so and his sister was also great on the ball, so it was very hard to kind of like figure that out, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I remember thinking so many questions. Why is he here? What's happened to Emile Heskey for him to be here? And God, wow, he's let his hair grow. That's incredible.
That's why
he looked like Ruud Gullit's sister.
Yeah.
I said to Emile, what happened, mate? He said, it's a long story actually, mate. But you said my career. Obviously, I caught the back end of
Heskey time
and all that. And I thought, result, you know, speaking of beasts, Akin Fenwa, he cashed in off the FIFA stuff. Maybe I can do the same.
Yeah.
So, and I've always sort of seen myself as a bit of a stand-up comedian actually. People think I'm a bit maybe dour, a bit placid, but actually I've got quite a rapier wit, R-A-P-I.
Yes, not like the Heskey times song.
And he said, but my spelling's not great. And so I was trying to get in on the old Twitter thing, and I was trying to just tell people, probably it was a bit pushy really, if anything I should just tell the jokes, but I was actually trying to tell people that I've got a rapier wit. I spelt it wrong, so I got cancelled.
Yeah.
These things can happen.
It can happen, it's terrible when it does. And I think we've all been there. He's living in the woods, and he said, oh man, it's been really hard out here, you know. It's not exactly the easiest thing to be living in the woods by yourself. Oh, well, you know, I've heard you go around and you eat people's sandwiches all the time, Emile. It's to kind of live and survive. And he was
doing your research. Well done.
And he said, yeah, I've been trying to get what I can. He said, actually, yesterday I came to a bit of luck, and I went, oh, why is that? What's that, Emile Heskey? And he went, well, there was a party at the park, and some kid left behind 6 muffins and a jammy dodger.
Fat pie.
And he said that's the best luck he's had since everything went horribly wrong for him, and it was nice to hear.
Yeah, it is nice to hear, because it's horrible when these things happen. You know, cancel culture it's real. It is real. You don't recover from that.
Heskey's affected.
And on this occasion, Emile Heskey is now living in the woods, living off the scraps of a child.
I think it was a jammy dodger, wasn't it? I don't think he ate the kids.
Huh?
I don't think he said
the
that.
scraps of it, the scraps left over by a child.
Sorry, confused then.
What's he supposed to do? What's he supposed to do? He's living in Centre Parks after the illustrious career he's had as a football player, over 50 caps for England, played in numerous World Cups. He couldn't score many goals, but his link-up play for the rest of the team was fantastic.
Yeah, he had a role to play.
He had a role to play.
Exciting.
And now he hasn't got, now he's stealing roles. And it's understandable, because he's in the woods after being cancelled. He now looks like Ruud Hullit's sister. He's half naked, hadn't let that be told. And by God, he's hungry. He is going to steal things.
Starving, hungry, poor bloke. And...
Oh, it's like, damn!
When you look at him, and he was half naked, and I started thinking, I
couldn't look him in the eye.
No, I couldn't. I was thinking, do you know what, I actually I said to him, do you know what, I actually thought originally when I saw you look like Ruud Hullit's sister. And he went, Ruud Hullit's sister? And why do you think that? I'm quite clear, Emile Heskey. And I went, well, you've got strange nipples like fingers.
Yeah.
And he went, yeah, I do actually.
Yeah. Much like Ruud Hullit's
sister. So
yeah, she dabbled in page 3 for a period of time.
Yeah.
Like Bianca Gascoigne.
Yeah. Footballing thing, innit?
I said to him, I went, this is really bizarre, because we actually only popped out for a break. I've got videos to do. And it's difficult to look him in the eye. And he said, look me in the eye. And because I was staring at his...
Yeah.
He's like, look me in the eye, James. I mean, how do you know my name? He goes, I've seen your stuff, it's good. I was like, thank you. And he said, will you please just stay for a bit and keep me company? I'm so lonely. And I said, Emile, I think we can stay around for a bit. It would mean the world if I could host you here in my new home in the forest for some sort of, not a dinner party. I mean, I have got 3 muffins left and half a jammy dodger, but I've been making my own moonshine, otherwise known as alcohol, which I would love to serve you.
And to be fair, we already had those other drinks from earlier, so but more the merrier. Can't say no to free alcohol. But the thing is, we were drinking with Emile for quite a while, and it went on for quite a long time, to the point where I'd say we kind of lost a bit of control after a while.
Things happen. We had a couple of red square, moonshine.
Yeah, you don't really know what's going on, and half a jammy dodger. That was all we'd eaten, so empty stomach, so alcohol affects you quite quickly.
Yeah, I guess. And
I remember I was like, kind of nodding off a bit. I was getting quite tired, and so I looked at Heskey, and he was kind of next to me, and he was like his arm around me, and I was thinking, and then I said to him, "Oh, Heskey, can you stop touching my bum?"
Yeah, sour note to end on.
Yeah, it wasn't a good way to end it, honestly, but
last time. So it really did turn the mood, didn't it?
Did kind of ruin it.
Hasn't learnt from his previous misdemeanors.
Yeah, not really the Heskey time I was looking for.
No, not the rapier wit I was looking for. No. So I went, oi, long nipples, back off. He's a friend of mine, and I don't need you touching his bum in this strange situation.
So what we wanted, we just try to have some moonshine and jammy dodgers.
Yeah, I went, give me that. We're going to take this alcohol, because I think you've had enough.
You can't be trusted anymore.
And we're going to head home, and we did. It was pitch black, but we got back in the bedlow, back across the pond, and headed back, and that was it. Great story.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, strange.
I think those two things can be easily confused nowadays.
Well, so bit of wisdom there at the end. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Great Stories. If you haven't checked out the episode of the process me and Alex have done, it's very similar actually. It's a very similar vibe.
The story is very much the same.
Yeah. So actually, maybe they could just give that
Maybe
a
they'll
skip. Who do you want a great story with next? Let me know in the comments below, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah, it's terrible. Poor bloke.